All right, players. So they released the tournament bracket today, and I put the guaranteed games and our potential games in the Team Snap schedule so your parents can see. I also shared the link to the tournament schedule and the bracket play so everybody could see. But I wanted to talk to all of you about the schedule a little bit, and then more importantly, about what we need to do to be ready for Saturday. Okay, so first things first with the schedule. We're playing all of our games on Saturday. We're guaranteed to play 3 games on Saturday. We possibly will play a fourth game. We possibly will play a fifth game, depending on what bracket we are placed into. Okay, all of our games are on field 2 or 3 at Johnson Park. So where we have been practicing, they're actually going to be over on the other fields that all the infield is dirt. Okay. So our first game Saturday morning is at 9 o'clock, and we're going to be there 30 minutes before that to warm up. So we'll be there at least by 8:30 to warm up. All right. We're playing at 9, and we're playing a team called Five Star Velo 10U Gold. All right. That's who we're playing at 9. Then we'll take a little bit of a break. We'll play our second pool game at 12 o'clock on field number 2, and we're playing the Marion Redbirds. All right. Then, depending on how we do in our 9 o'clock game and our 12 o'clock game, that will determine what bracket we get put in, and it will tell us when we are playing our first bracket game. So we'll either play a bracket game at 1:30 or at 3:10. All right. So depending on where we're placed in the bracket and depending on what seed we are, we will play at 1:30 on field 2 or 3 or at 3:10 on field 2 or 3. If we win either one of those games, we win our bracket game, then we would play at 4:50. Okay. And then there's a possibility if we won that, we would play at 6:30, depending on what bracket we were put in. So we are guaranteed to play 3 games on Saturday. We possibly will play a fourth game. We possibly will play a fifth game. Okay. Now, more importantly, I want to talk to everybody about what we need to do to be ready for Saturday. Okay. It's going to be hot and you're going to play a lot of games. We're playing at 9 o'clock in the morning. That will probably be the coolest game that we play, and it could still be pretty warm then. Then our second pool game is at noon. That's going to be pretty hot then. All right. And then from then on, we're playing in the heat of the day. So, some things to do to get ready right now, start making sure that you are hydrated. You're properly hydrated. You have played in some hot games before, but not like this, okay? You haven't had to play back to back and possibly 3 games or 4 games back to back in a game or in a day. So make sure that you are hydrated. You have enough water. When you come into the dugout during the game, we're going to have a coach that's making sure everybody is drinking and everybody is hydrated, that everybody has water. You're not going to be able to go out and play if you haven't properly hydrated when you're in the dugout. A good rule of thumb is if you don't think you need to drink water, you do need to drink water because you are going to sweat a lot and you are going to sweat off a lot of water. During the games, if you have something to bring, like a cooler or something, or your parents have something that they're going to keep with them that has stuff in there for you to drink or eat, that's good. We need to keep up our protein and we need to keep up our potassium. So things like bananas would be really, really good to have. We need to make sure that we have enough energy to play in these games. Okay. For a lot of us, we have not played in a tournament that has lasted a full day. All right. So it will be a learning curve for a lot of people, but to make sure that we are able to play and we are safe and healthy playing, we want to make sure that we are properly hydrated and we have plenty to fuel ourselves, plenty of energy for the game and for a future game. All right. So we're going to talk about this more in practice. We're going to talk about it a lot. We'll talk about it as parents to make sure we are squared away as far as making sure people are hydrated and people have things ready to go for Saturday. But as players right now, start hydrating and start acclimating yourself to the weather. We've been practicing when it's hot, and we've been doing that for a reason so that it is hot and you are getting used to that. You need to make sure that you are getting used to that. Your body's getting used to being out in the heat, but also that you are hydrating. All right. So we need to make sure that we're ready to go for Saturday. So those are some things that we could do to make sure that we're good to go. All right. I will see everybody at practice again tomorrow. We have practice tomorrow and practice Thursday. We'll be off Friday, and then we have our tournament games on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. And remember, everybody, remember, players, shells up. I'll see everybody tomorrow.